Hello, I am Blaze Pascal. I'm a genius.
Hi, I'm a cardboard box boy.
Nice to meet you, Box.
I need your help. I have been offered a bet.
What kind of bet? I am a mathematician and philosopher, so maybe I can help you.
I must make a bet on whether God exists or does not exist.
All right. First, let us use reason to determine whether we must wager, or if we can know that God exists or does not. God has no limits, so he must be infinite in nature.
Well, we can't understand the infinite, so if God is infinite we can't use reason, can we?
No, you ignorant Box. We know that infinity exists, without knowing the nature of infinity. If God exists, he is infinitely incomprehensible, and has no connection to us. Therefore, we cannot for certain know what God is, or if God exists.
Well, it seems we are unable to reason which wager I should make.
Ha! You are a simpleton. Since you can neither reason God's existence or non-existence, you should abstain from such a wager.
But if I can't say that God exists, it is no better than saying he doesn't exist. I must make a wager.
Fine then, we can still reason as to which wager you should make.
How? I thought.
Don't interrupt me, you cubic crap. Let us consider the outcomes. Either God exists, or does not. Either you wager he exists, or you wager he does not. Should you act and believe as though he does exist, and it turns out that he does exist, your gain will be infinite, as you will go to box heaven. But if you believe he exists, and he does not exist, your loss is small and finite. On the other hand, if you wager that God does not exist, and he doesn't exist, you lose nothing, but you gain nothing either. If you wager God does not exist, but in fact he does exist, you lose the eternal happiness of box heaven. So what then should you wager?
Well, when you explain it so clearly, it is obvious that I should wager that God does exist.
I'm glad I could be of service to you, you natural abomination.
But wait. How is acting that God exists the same as believing that God exists? What if I can't force myself to believe he exists?
Listen, you cardboard creature, to believe that God exists, you must follow the footsteps of those who do believe. First you must act as though you believe. If you act as though you believe, eventually, you will believe God exists.
Oh, I see. If I act as though he exists, I will learn to believe God exists, and I will be rewarded in box heaven.
Correct. You are not as stupid as you look.
I still have one problem with your reasoning.
Oh, you are a moron after all. What problem do you have with my reasoning?
Initially you agreed that we cannot understand God and know his actions, but if we can't understand God, how can we know that we will be rewarded for believing he exists? Surely it is just as probable that if God exists, he values logic and reason more than faith. Then isn't it possible that he would reward those who follow reason and punish those who blindly believe God exists without reason? Then, I should wager that God does not exist.
Gablarg. No, you are an inanimate object. Your reasoning must be wrong. Go away.